It's 5:30 in the morning. We're off on a road trip, so just waiting for Bill and Joe. They're coming with me. There's a few other farmers going from the northwest, and we're heading down to Suffolk. We're going to go around a farm, we're going to go around a couple of factories, and a factory and a distribution centre for something big. So, hope you enjoy today and watch this space. Before we set off, I'm just going to show you this. Obviously the new gateway looking splendid, but look at the mist just eerily sat above the OSR behind the yard now. Flowers have pretty much nearly all but disappeared in the last couple of days. It looks decidedly green now rather than yellow. That's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Forward controls, on. So can you guess where we are? Ta-da! So we're at Claas's headquarters in Saxon, Bury St Edmunds. That's a beast, that, but it's not got tracks on it. Little body warmer there for James. Stand next to it for scale, Joe. Beast, isn't it? I think we need one of these on the tractor run next year, don't you? We're on 900,000 tyres. Actually, they're 900s. But they'd notice if they took the stabilisers off. Swapped them with ours. Funny God. There's a model there with tracks and a belt header. So this hopefully will be what's arriving. New steps. Bottom folds up. And it's got the spout that angleable. So hopefully ours is arriving this week. This is the new cab with the pigeons. It's got CB in it already. That's for all your sweets. Still no litter bin though. And then this folds the opposite way now, which is better. New step as well, look. Just been taking some pictures of the sides of it and the rear, because we're going to obviously get it a bit of a wrap put on it with the charities for doing the run. The workshop. That's good. Used to dribble, didn't it? That is some serious weight. 1800 and then 400, 800, 1600 at 1800. What's that? 3, is that right? It's a beast. There you go. The price on it as well. The used section.
Morning.
You all right? Yeah. I like the way they put prices on stuff. Ooh, they got some sprayers in. A couple of Agrifac sprayers. $8,700, I think. That's... It's not my old one, is it? No, it's a 23 plate. Got the whole baler, so someone's obviously upgraded the John Deeres into some Claas. A couple of used New Hollands in as well. Didn't realise they did 2 different track systems. See how old these are. 18 plate. A 20 plate. Them augers are tiny compared to the Lexium ones, aren't they? This is a tidy New Holland. Another one there. Just to the test track. Just spied this horse drill, which is a newer model of ours. They've moved the stand now to the back. This is now plastic and these tanks are metal. And I think that's a wider tyre. And I just wonder, 710, I just wonder that's why they've maybe gone to metal tanks, perhaps, so that they can fit a wider wheel in. And then they're narrower, but there's twins. Slightly different at the back. So have a word with Gareth to see if we can fit 710s on ours. Yeah, the axle on this isn't adjustable and this frame's changed because our pivot here, and when it folds out it nearly catches the tyre, so that must be why it's been redesigned to get bigger tyres underneath it. And that's a 710 VF, so that's a hell of a lot less footprint than ours. We could probably put VF tyres on ours, but maybe not at the 710. That is a proper wash bay. So 2 big jet washes, big drain in the middle, undercover. Joe, do the weather.
Try and point where you are in the UK.
Smile.
It's quite hard. If you take your high vis vest off as well, it works a lot better. There you go.
Just point to Edinburgh. It's mirrored, isn't it? Is that? Oh no, it's not Thursday, is it? Just noticed this. Hand wash facilities on the Treon. I don't know whether the Lexium's going to have it on. I need to go and have another look in the showroom. Look at the size of this turbo on this man engine. Huge. This is the Claas parts warehouse. So like they've got augers, well everything basically. £15 million worth of parts on the shelves.
Have you seen any spouts on it?
There's a bend off a spout there. What's in there? Tines. Some wheels for the front of the baler. How many wheels have they got? Jesus. I suppose the rakes might have them on as well.
Yeah. The rake ones. Yeah.
Batteries. Filters. There's hundreds and hundreds of belts. Wow. There you are. Oh, horse parts.
This will make you crampy.
Cramp rack. That's a proper rack, that, isn't it?
Look at that one.
It's a beast. It's like a forest of them.
Yeah.
So we're right in Suffolk now. We're probably closer to Paris than home. We're that far on the east and the south. These are onions growing. Believe it or not, they have to put a glue on the soil to stop it blowing. Otherwise, you get wind, the sand will cut the onions off. Sometimes they'll grow barley between them, but this one's not. But it's had glue, so the soil's kind of... It's like the top bit's hard. It's got like a bit of a crust on it. Presume it's something similar to what we use the pod stick for. Like a biodegradable glue. Bit of off-road in here, get the car mucky.
So that's Piper. That's sort of the first wave of Piper out of Fleece.
When will you dig them then?
So they'll be probably 3rd week of July, something like that. Hopefully, blue skin.
So this is like a fleece, a bit like a nappy liner, over a field of potatoes to basically get them ready 2 weeks sooner. You can see the difference in size. They're quite small here, whereas they're obviously a hell of a lot taller. You can see it bounces up, probably not that well on the camera. And that'll mean that they can harvest that a few weeks earlier the new season. And hopefully it more than pays for the cost of putting the plastic on and taking it off and recycling it. They are underneath the plastic. Please, sorry. And that's not. How many weeks behind would you say? 2 weeks or more?
Probably 3 weeks difference, I'd say.
Yeah, they're tiny, them potatoes. And then that's under the plastic.
3 weeks of good growing weather.
Yeah, exactly. And then unchitted stuff will be 2 weeks behind that.
Massive difference.
We chit ourselves, yeah. In trays or in
There you go, what kind of helicopter is that? Patchy apparently. Some more onions.
Yeah.
So these are onions growing now, but probably about 2 months off. It's like we're under attack here. Beach there. There you go. There's a quiz question for you. What is growing in this field? If you think you know, leave a comment below.
Yeah, each one had its own generator in the back of it as well, as if it's a power failure.
And what the concrete's about 1 metre thick.
It's ridiculous. I mean, we can stop in one if you want around here.
We'll go on then. So these are the doors on rails, and apparently they weigh 120 tonne. Like bomb-proof shelters, bomb-proof hangers. Wow. Must be like 4 foot thick. So is it a steel mould that they put the concrete over?
I think so, and we've insulated these.
Oh, this foamed them.
So there's hundreds of these hangers at this airbase, and they use them for storing spuds in and onions and everything. But it's like a steel mould, and then with concrete over the top, and then with big doors that roll either in and out. So these doors meet in the middle, but they're obviously open a little bit on massive rollers. And then they put a roller shutter in the middle to like repurpose them. But the doors I think weigh 120 tonne each, and there's 2, so that's like 240 tonne. So we are now in a hotel. We're going to go out for dinner with some of the people that have been showing us around today. I must thank James for showing us around the farm. So I showed you a little snippet of that. And also thanks to Claas and Emily for showing us around. We did a bit of sorting out as well for the combine run. Anyway, the birthday bumper. Ian forgot and went home. It's too late now. I've not got anything to write on, but I have got my pen, so I have improvised. So here we go. So it's a day of Toms today. We've got Tom Thurlow, we've got Freddie Walters Wallbank is 1, Tom McLaughlin's 36. Tom Thurlow was also on again, but I've not written his name twice. Thomas McGrath is on here. Tom McCulloch is 36. Gavin Adsheed is 44. Thomas House is 10. Phil Cool and Anthony Jacob is 49. Happy birthday, everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday it might be today. That is about all for today. The tour continues tomorrow in Suffolk. See if you can guess where we're going to be tomorrow, and let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.